This is a sad story. A story of skill, bravery, but ultimately a story of heartbreak. And a stupid Semtex. Finally, after a week of weapon tuning and attachment testing, I finally had the perfect Vel 46 SMG setup. Card in the corner of your screen if you want to see that. It was glorious. It maintained that SMG-like mobility, but still strengthened the damage range and the recoil control at full auto-fire accuracy. I was ready to jump into Al Mazrah and secure my first victory. I left the safety of the plane and headed for Al Bagra Fortress. With only one bridge in and out, I knew I had to take on anyone else that landed there. After being momentarily bested by a window frame, I looted up for weapons and cash so that I could go and get that Vel 46 from the buy station. For the time being, I used a ground loot Vel to tide me over until I could find my own custom SMG. But it wasn't long before my first enemy revealed themselves in search of scraps beneath me. The SMG put in the work, but Warzone was not on my side. The Semtex, useless. Mantling the ledge. Oh, come on! Frustrated, I repositioned to the other side of the complex and waited for that dome to reappear. With a sniper in my hands, they didn't stand a chance. A self-revive. I immediately called an airstrike, but was Warzone on my side? Mustache quivering with rage, I gave chase once again, but called off the search soon after. I don't know if I can be bothered to chase him. They weren't worth my time. Then a friend invites me to a chat. I'm in the zone, but I love a challenge. I grab my Vel and a custom sniper for good measure from the buy station and head for some higher ground. There was bound to be more enemies on the island. With my snipey senses tingling, a heli hovered over the fortress in search of a place to land. Little did they know, they were far from safe. Oh, you bugger, come here. Another amazing addition to Warzone 2.0, the 3-plate carrier. With my reputation in tatters, I repositioned and got another angle and prayed that they weren't fully armoured again. With 0 kills and over 1,000 damage under my belt, I was once again reminded why we all love Warzone. Why has my controller just done this?
I can't believe you've done this.
I left the fortress, rotated over the river and into the new circle. With the circle constantly shrinking away from me, it was very clear that Warzone was recognising my 0 kill talent, and so it issued me my next challenge. The Gulf of Sarif Bay stood between me and safety from the gas. I could risk running along the beach, or we could go for a swim. Either way, the choice was made for me.
How was that?
God. A real challenge, and I was running out of time. I hoped that this new adversary had pushed into the circle because I had an old friend from the fortress to deal with, and this time I wasn't messing around. After a short swim, I emerged near the lighthouse, where I interrupted someone having a mother's meeting in the building next door. Not one to shy away from a good chat, I decided to introduce myself. One sec. A third wheel is never a good look. Now with the deed to the south of the circle securely in my hands, I knew I needed to expand my territory further north as the circle was shrinking. Crossing the road was going to be the hardest because I knew everyone and their mother's RPK was mounted looking into that street. I made it across unnoticed as panic ensued around me. I was in a good position and I was beginning to taste victory. But Tom had other ideas, and like the good friend he is, he wanted me to work for my success. And boy, did I work.
On the YouTube.
Hang on, Tom. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus, that was unpleasant. Soon after, another Warzone 2.0 feature graced us with its presence. Little bastards, they're AI. 4 kills in, 3 enemies remaining. I was ready for the roof campers with my precision airstrike, and I knew that this Vel 46 could do the rest.
Like a 5-second delay.
A close call, but I didn't panic. Not one bit. Oh, cock. 2 players remaining, and I knew their general direction. 2 Semtexes had already been a dud this round. Surely, 3rd time's a charm. A smirk of confidence, and I pushed back to the door. Little did I know, this fight just became a 1v1. What's that for, mate? Why didn't he die? Confused and frustrated with my defective Semtex, I quickly realised that this was my final opponent. That was the last guy. Overwhelmed at their ability to completely tank a Semtex placed between their legs while they're in a down state, I rounded the corner, completely forgetting to armour up. And the rest is history. No! I've just lost it. Oh my god. I just threw I stuck him with a grenade and he didn't die while he was downed. I downed him and then stuck him with a grenade and got away from the gas because I didn't realise he was the last person. Oh my god, that would have been my first win. They say that history is written by the victor, but on this occasion I don't think they had a YouTube channel, so future generations will be looking to this channel for information on this tragic day. I was beside myself with despair, but at least I had Tom to comfort me. That's properly annoyed me, that has.
I can see. See how stressed you are on your stream.
Okay. I forget that you can see me, that people are looking at me.